All right, my beautiful Aries, we're going to go ahead and get into another bi-weekly energy for you. And this is going to be from the 15th of January to the 31st of January. And I'm just cleansing the space. I just did a collective energy reading that, I was supposed to be your reading, but Spirit told me, no, this is for the collective. So with that being said, Aries, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you for being here again. And let's see what Spirit wants to share for you during this time. So situation, main energy, Aries, you have 10 of Pentacles, beautiful, strong energy. This is about being financially stable. So for some of you guys, it might feel like you're getting, a good budget going on. This could be, work feeling really good. Your finances feeling very solid. You know what I mean? 10 of Pentacles is this energy of sharing responsibilities and feeling supported by your community and your loved ones. So I really love that energy. It's a solid energy for you. You have your Page of Pentacles as what can symbolize your block. So that's really interesting. It could be that there is a commitment that maybe some of you guys have agreed to that you're not necessarily super thrilled about pushing forward with. So we'll get into that energy in just a moment. We also have the Hanged One here as the outcome. And this is asking Aries for you to take a step back and look at things from a little bit of a different perspective here. So let's go ahead and clarify why this Page of Pentacles is here. The Page of Pentacles is an energy of committing to something, right? This is an energy of commitment. This is an energy of really being willing to put your sleeves up and get the work done. So this requires a lot of discipline and a lot of consistency. And sometimes with the Page of Pentacles, it could be that you committed to something and you might not be seeing the fruits of your labor just yet. And that could feel a little bit frustrating. But like the situation overall, it shows that there is a lot that's coming your way. But it could be that maybe again, you have to take a step back to kind of see where those things are actually transpiring, because the 10 of Pentacles is an energy of conventional things. It could be kind of like the boring stuff, right? So this 10 of Pentacles can indicate, you might have to see, you have a full fridge of, groceries, and you have like your home and your power, and you have, the ability to pay your bills and save money. This is an energy that is not super exciting, but it's very solid, okay? So some of you guys might be wanting to see more in your life. Page of Pentacles could be also an individual that's being kind of flaky, that's not really showing up for what they have said, commitments that they have made. So let's go ahead and see what this Page of Pentacles is about. What do we got with this Page of Pentacles? So we have here, okay, so King of Cups. Aries, the King of Cups is asking from you to kind of step above this energy. It's asking you to disengage and to be kind of like unbothered about it. The King of Cups is extremely emotionally versed. So meaning he has high emotional intelligence. Like many things don't really affect the King of Cups. He doesn't allow his emotions to get him frustrated. He's very calm, cool, and collective like that. He's very intuitive, very creative, and also a very strong emotional support system. So I feel like some of you guys might just have that weight of being the support system to a lot of people that you care about. But Spirit is also asking you to use your emotional discernment and to not invest your energy in things that you don't see is good for you. Okay. We have here the Death card. So something needs to transition here. So that's really interesting. There could be that some of you guys might have to step back from a commitment that you made because you're not necessarily resonating with it anymore. You're focused on this 10 of Pentacles, sustaining this. 10 of Pentacles is abundant. 10 of Pentacles shows a lot of success. However, you have to make the proper decisions, right, to be able to sustain that foundation for you. So this time of the month, it might be that you might be in this decision-making place where you are emotionally supporting other people. Maybe you're the great friend, maybe you're the great partner, maybe you're the great brother or sister that's always there, and Spirit is saying that's great and all, but there is at one point an area of evaluation that needs to happen, because there's something that you do have to transition here, and it has to do with this type of commitment that you have set yourself in. Interesting. Hermit as well. So the Hermit is asking for you to go within to find these answers, right? So I want you to understand there's 3 major arcanas in your reading. So the way that you proceed about dealing with this situation is very important, because if you committed to something that you don't longer resonate, you have every right to change your mind. You have every right to be able to, pivot. So it could be that some of you guys might be facing unresolved feelings about, I don't necessarily want to pull out or say no to this because I already gave my word. You know what I mean? I already said I was going to do it, and I feel bad, or I feel like, I'm not living up to my word if I don't do it. But Spirit is saying, if you don't do it, then you're not living up to your commitment to yourself. At times, life happens and things change. You know what I mean? And you have to make the proper decisions to protect your foundation. Okay. So what I want you to understand here is that these two major arcana really are standing out to me the most. And it's this Hermit and this Hang One. And these are all cards about going within, introspection, kind of like quieting out all of the opinions of other people and really figuring out for yourself, what is the best next step for me? Right? So that is the energy that you have to be in. I love that the King of Cups showed up here. This could be that, again, you're taking this approach of, listen, I hear you out, but it doesn't affect the way that I'm going to, move forward with my decisions. No one's going to be able to emotionally manipulate you. And this is just simply you seeing things with a very clear minded space. You're not being rude or, what do you call it? Just irresponsible about it. You will transition the way that is the correct way, but at the same time, you're not just going to stick with something that just doesn't belong to you anymore. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get into this Hang One energy. Why is the Hang One here? Okay, so look at that. I mean, the cards are not lying. Decisions, okay? Decisions. You are at a crossroads. You have to make a choice. And then you also have here the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is communication coming your way, is momentum coming your way, but also the Eight of Wands is pivoting. This is about moving along with the energy, okay? I don't know why I just did that with my shoulders. But this is about moving along with the energy. And some of you guys need to release that energy, because I did the shoulder thing for a reason. And this is about releasing the stiffness. You have a way to wiggle through, okay? You have a way to pivot, to redirect, okay? That doesn't make you less committed. That doesn't make you less of a, person that's worthy of trust. It's just that you're growing, Aries. You're growing. You have things to protect. You have invested so much of your time that you're at a Ten of Pentacles moment. You have to do what you have to do to protect yourself and to protect your energy and the foundation that you have built, okay? So definitely some decisions to make here, Aries. You have to find peace with this, and you have to find a way to transition, right? To let it transition and use your emotional discernment, use your intuition and your creativity to guide you, right? You're fire. You're actually the leader of the zodiac. When you pivot, things follow. So use that natural energy that comes from within you, and you will be just fine. Okay. Let me know if this reading resonates with you guys. Like and subscribe if you do want to support my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.